Welcome to my first attempt at whatever this is, NostalJudge, which is a hilarious name I refuse to acknowledge otherwise. I'm gonna go back and play older games that I used to like, or still claim that I do like, and see how I feel about them now, having played plenty of either modern iterations of the same series or just other comparable games, and see how I feel about them now. I don't know what to expect, because I haven't revisited this game in particular for a very long time. I used to play it all the time. So I guess we'll just find out. Banjo Kazooie is one of those N64 games you'd only play at the grocery store. Why? Why? What do you mean this cannot be? There's no one prettier than me. Jump, then press A again in the air for a double jump. Love how you get the double jump immediately. But then what do you have to look forward to? The double jump is the best thing you can earn in a video game. I'm assuming you definitely cannot invert. Dude, I love how just there's actually no options. And by love, I mean the opposite. There's no options to change. Changing options is like, I feel like so taken for granted now. Is there some on the main menu? It's a game for kids. You can't. No. You can't just hit me with "it's a game for kids" as a reason to write off a something that's important, at least now, is realized as important.
I accidentally got some ketchup in my yesterday. Now I have hindsight.
Wow. Woo. Oh god, yes, underwater controls. This is gonna be great. Oh yeah. Oh yeah! Nice and slow. Oh god, it's inverted. Man, they really liked inverted things. Man, not being able to look up. Woo! Woo! It's so interesting because it obviously like affects the way the game is designed, because you can't just easily... I mean, wait, can you with this? Oh god, then it inverts. Yeah, it's so awkward. Aha, see, I need to look up there. Okay, so I'm gonna give my initial feelings. Control scheme? Not feeling too great. I love how, like, actually tiny the world is, even though they, like, do a decent job at, when you're playing it, to, like, make you feel like it has a substantial amount of space. Oh god. No. Can't be doing this. Can't be doing this. How did I miss? What? Oh my god. What? Oh my god. Ready to go leave this world, return to the start area, and stand on the exit pad. Oof. You gotta return to the start area? Just to get out? That almost makes me want to make one of the criteria, like, inconvenience. What is the level of inconvenience? Alright, I'm getting a little more used to how the camera works. Anyways, I like go back to older games, and then I just kind of casually do things with zero effort, and then all of a sudden this, like, thing, my brain reminds me that, like, I struggled with that. Like, all of a sudden I'm like, wait a minute, I used to not be able to do that easily. Or, like, I remember messing up with that before. Classic. The extra special jump into ground pound. It doesn't control too awkwardly. Honestly, it's like the frame rate that's screwing with me. Just like the speed in which the camera and everything moves is just awkward. Otherwise, it kind of feels alright. I'm gonna upgrade movement and feel to B. Checkpointing, understandable goals and direction. That feels pretty average right now. User interface. There isn't really a... It's kind of nice that there isn't anything on screen until you pause. So, honestly, user interface, pretty great. Mumbo! Dude, I used to be so afraid of that bull. And, like, even this, I'm like, man, I used to struggle with this to some degree. It's so funny. It's so funny going back and playing games and just being like, this was so easy. Damn, you just healed me for no reason. What is this, Pokemon Gen 5 and later? I don't remember what this does. Oh. Oh, now I gotta remember to go get that. Oh, you can't change the camera here. It's fixed. Man, fixed cameras sure were a thing, weren't they? Oh, you can hold A and... Oh, hold on. You can hold A to advance the text. Okay. Okay. Jinjos are back. The notes are back. Wait, the notes are back. How do you know which ones you haven't... What? I thought they would be, like, faded or something. They just come back? Then how would I know which ones I haven't gotten if I go back to a level? That's strange. I'm gonna have to downgrade the understandable goals and direction thing because it's not clear to me. I guess with the Jinjos you could look at the colors to be able to determine what you haven't done. But with the music notes, if you go back into a level and you're missing some, you can't just like look around to find them. Because there's some around that don't have a that you didn't, or that you did get, that are gonna appear as if you didn't. Like everything appears as if you didn't get it. If anybody comes up with good, like, general but specific criteria that I could likely apply to any game, that I could add to the list of things to, like, judge every game by, let me know. I need a better list. It always freaked me out that there was, like, these weird pumpkin things on the wall. Whatever the heck's going on here. I love a good... It is fun to get a higher jump by, like, doing a little crouch first. They did that in Crash Bandicoot as well. I mean, and Mario. It's a pretty common thing. But it's always fun. Ambience... I would probably write ambience / vibe. Oh my god, this music is so good. There's sharks in here. They're scary. Yep, there they are. Snacker. Bro, scared me so much. As a wee lad. You better believe it. Get the Jinjo! Damn it! I missed! Go away, Snacker. Snacker, no snacking. There we go. Alright. Lost half my health getting that Jinjo. Go in there. I love how you go in objects and then all of a sudden they're like 10 times as big. Oh damn, if you kill him that way you get 2 healths. I will say, this is such, like... It's so much better the way that this game is handled compared to Mario 64 in that, like, similarly to what they did later with, like, Odyssey, in that you don't get kicked out of the level when you pick up the Jiggy. Although, that's like a trade-off for the world being able to be changed for different stars. So I guess, I don't know, it could go either way. Oh man, swimming with bad inverted controls plus a fixed camera. Ooh, that's stinky. Oh, the jump pad? Nice. You'll reach new heights with my shock jump spring. Does Kazooie do it? My legs are tired. The turkey does all the work. Man, Bottles has a lot of shots fired back. Didn't realize how sassy he was. I thought he just took it, but he's giving it back. Called her a turkey. I must save you. I love that. There's part of this game feels good. For some reason, like the way that you can. Oh shit! No. Stop! I just want to look down. No. Damn it! Camera! Let me look down. Can I look down by looking this way? Probably not. Nope. I want to see what's under me. I know there's like a ledge, but I don't know if there's anything on it. Oh boy. Alright, I'll go over here. Oh, I love when double jumping saves you from taking fall damage. That's good stuff. Hey! Watching the stream and the vibes are very good. Are they? Well, thank you. I don't know what I've done to deserve such a compliment, but I'll take it. Oh, that's so cool. See, what I like about this is, like, this is the kind of thing that, like, is just cool to me for some reason. You can just, like, you start sliding, and then you just, you keep the momentum of the jump. Oh, hey, buddy. Coffee and mints? But then you, like, jump, you actually do the jump in midair. Okay, what am I doing? No, just jump normally. Okay, Mr. Slippery. Dude, kind of controls a little bit like freaking Luigi. Oh my god. I'm not even trying to do anything at this point. I'm trying to, like, what is going on here? I was trying to do something, but now now this is just amusing me, to be honest. That's what I was trying to do. For a reason. Alright, I don't know what. I don't know why I keep doing this. I'm gonna... Let's just stop. Before things get out of hand. I don't like that you can't do this and then float after. You get stuck in that animation. Not cool. I will say some parts of the controls in this game do hold up pretty well. And then some things are just super awkward. I still haven't died? That's true. That might be helpful, huh? I think I know how the checkpointing works. Although I'm not 100% sure. Maybe Brioche can tell me. If I die in a level, but I still have lives left, and then I respawn either like at the beginning of the level, do I have to recollect everything that I collected? I don't think so. But I think it might reappear in the world. I think it'll still count as me having it, but it'll do that thing where they'll reappear and it won't be clear whether or not I've already picked them up. Which, like, that's completely silly. They should be, like, grayed out. Even if they reappear, they shouldn't look exactly the same so that you're unclear if you've picked them up or not. Because then you just have to go back around and pick things up again if you forget that you grabbed them. But yes, I used to be, I guess I still am, a very big fan of Banjo and Banjo Tooie. Played them a ton when I was younger. So it was kind of one of the games I had in mind. Because a lot of the times people are talking about older games and they're just like very positive and high on them and like, yeah, you gotta go back. You gotta go back and play it. It's so good. It's still so fun to play. And like, I'm always skeptical of that because I tend to have issues going back and playing older games because of the way that they control and stuff. Challenging my beliefs that games don't hold up by going back to play some. Look at Kazooie! Look how small she is! She's actually the size of the backpack, you can see her there. I was kind of hoping to get through this without dying, so that I can say that I didn't die. I feel like even if you leave the level, you keep the same amount of health, which is kind of interesting. I actually like that. I like when games don't just, like, totally baby your health bar. Pokemon! When you mean die like losing one life or all of them, die once and you lose all your stuff, start at the beginning of the world. When you die like losing one life, I meant one life, but die once and you lose all your stuff, start at the beginning. All of it. All of it? Like, what do you mean all of it? What's the point of lives then? Is the game the difference between losing a life and a game over that it puts you like the beginning of the hub world or something, like kicks you out? That'd be a kind of a silly distinction. I love how when the Jinjos blink, all the pixels around them move. The stuff collected in the current level. Like, just dying, and I still have lives left. Like, I go from 8 to 7. I die. Then all the Jinjos I've collected are uncollected, and all the notes I've collected are uncollected, and the items, the other items. Everything. And the Jiggies? Are you being for real? I don't recall that. I was gonna say, so what you have to do is go and leave the level and come back in? That would be the answer. I'm curious. Like if I leave and come back in. So now if I go back in, it is reset. That's kind of... I don't like when a game has like a system that's not great, that like has a solution, but like the solution is just inconvenience yourself. Wait. Wait. That, hold up. Wait a minute. You have to do it all at once. That reset them. I don't remember that at all. That's crazy. So you have to do it all at once? Or you just have to do each individual thing all at once for it to register? How does it register what you've... Or, oh no, it does count. So, okay, each instance of you going in... Oh, I see. It's not registering which ones you've got. It's registering... Well, with the notes, it's not registering which ones you've gotten. It's registering how many of them you've gotten this time you entered. Or like, whatever the highest is, regardless of which ones they are. That's weird. I don't remember it working like that. Alright, that's not good. That's not good. It shouldn't work that way. I'm gonna give that a D. Millie! Look at that. What a big pop. Why do you mute me every time? Oh no, she's gonna knock my headset off again. She's like, I can't get your ear. How am I supposed to get your ear with this thing on? I got protection.
Did you get him? Get him?
She can't give me a wet Millie. That is very awkward, the way that that's handled. But on the same level, that does kind of make me appreciate the difficulty of being able to accomplish it. You know what I mean? Like, it's annoying in a way, but also, like, that makes the game not super easy. So I kind of like that. I forget why I made this C. I definitely said something specific when I labeled that as a C, but I don't remember what it was. Is this how you do this? It is. See, I love that. It's cool. Feels good. Also, I totally get this game and Banjo Tooie like mixed together. At the beginning of this, I was like, wait a minute, I thought Bottles dies immediately, but that's in Tooie. I'm also like thinking of like, you got like the different kinds of egg ammunition and stuff. Like the grenade eggs and fire and ice, maybe? Maybe not ice, I don't remember. Bottles dies, sorry, spoilers. He gets nuked immediately. And then he's a ghost. I'm in danger! Holy fuck! Okay. Forgot you were there. I always found these weird because I feel like it's not obvious that this is geometry that you can climb. It doesn't stand out enough. This is something I love right here. Being able to just do the special jump and then latch on. I love when games just let you sequence break mechanics instead of forcing you to like rigidly do exactly what it wants. Okay, this is the part definitely creeped me out when I was younger. For obvious reasons. I'm curious to see what this actually looks like, because I remember it freaking me out. For sure. Oh boy. God, swimming underwater is such a disaster. Such a disaster. Oh, Banjo. Oh, Banjo. Anyways, this is definitely this part freaked me out, for sure. Which is garbage grinder, clinker, not like dirty water, want fresh air. Definitely freaked me out. Big time. The spooky boy. Yeah, this level, this level sucks. I forgot how much underwater it is, too. The whole thing's just, like, half the level's just underwater. Which is definitely the weakest part of this game. as with most older games, they really were not good at understanding how you should be controlling a character underwater. That is not telegraphed whatsoever that you need to fly through that, I will say. This is so painful, I don't think you understand. Like, did they truly think that this was enjoyable? I think C for understanding goals and direction is pretty accurate. Because it totally depends on what it is, but some of the things are very obscure and weird. Like that one. And even getting down there in the first place, not obvious. They definitely try to guide you. Oh my god, I can't see. Guide you with the notes. Man, I was about to say, should I like knock down the control? You know what? Movement, feel. I'm gonna have to knock it down a little bit because this swimming is so bad. Feels bad doing this, but I feel like I have. I kind of forgot how this works. You just find like little areas. And then the whole point of that little area that you find is just to unlock another area. Kind of a weird setup. I love how it's just like the overworld theme changes. It just kind of reflects the level. A little bit of spice to the music, but it's the same song. It's good stuff. I love how the answer, the swamp water, it's not poison. You don't get poisoned. You get bitten by piranhas. I get this song stuck in my head all the time. I just realized. Once in a while, I'll just totally be whistling this and not even realize it. And I haven't played this in so many years. I definitely recall, I don't exactly remember what it is I have to do. I think I have to like chase things around and eat them or something. Yeah, I got my little chompers. In the big crocodile. I don't remember how this works. Game is simple. Eat more red yumblies than me. Ready? Mine. Get out of here. He's bigger and faster and stronger too. It's not fair. Haha! I won. Barely. Jeez. Where are they? Oh, by one. I'm pretty sure if you tie, you lose. Lucky Greenie wins. Must play last game. Only eat what is shown at top of screen. Oh god, I forgot about this. Oh god, wait, what? Where's the yellow? It's all red! What the hell? Okay, buddy, I'm looking ahead, alright? I'm planning my path ahead of time. Oh god, I almost... Oh, going over here. He won't stop me. Nope! No, he's going faster. Don't like it. Where's the yellow? Woo! First try, dude. Man, I wish I could show my younger self that I did that on the first try. I remember that being quite difficult. Which, I mean, it still was difficult. Splendid! You just need one more lesson. Yellow. Blue. Red. Pink. Cyan. Pink. Yellow. God. Oh god, I don't remember. Is it just cyan pink? Woo! Shit! What? There's more? Is it yellow? Okay. I somehow like partially remembered that and partially didn't, but somehow remembered. I feel like at some point I definitely struggled with that as well. This is very Lost Woods-esque. You know? Fair enough. Damn, that lasts a long time. Aha! Ah, there we go. Freeze Easy Peak. Also great music. Of course. This game makes me wonder if, like Astrobot is coming out in September, and it looks really cool, and I'm looking forward to it. but I'm wondering if I'm still like genuinely interested in playing like 3D platformer slash collectathons, or if that's genre is just not interesting anymore. I don't know, because like I liked Mario Odyssey. I wasn't like super excited when playing it, like I am with some other newer games that a lot of other games. I think it's really great, but like I just don't know if simply moving around in an area just to collect things is still that exciting of a task to have in a game. The point of this game is just to find things everywhere and collect them. And like I don't know if that as a genre has a place today. And I know there's been some modern examples of things like it. I think Astrobot will be somewhat like it. I don't know how collecty it will be versus how engaging like the actual platforming and discovery itself is. But like Mario Odyssey, clearly a collectathon, like A Hat in Time, which I haven't played, I know was somewhat recent. I think that was the same year, 2017. And like people liked that, and that's definitely traditional in this sense. I just feel like if the whole point of collectathon is you moving around in a world, like it's very important what the game feels like, but it's also about like the vibe of the game, the ambience, as Scion so kindly pointed out as a good thing for me to judge. Also, part of why I'm doing this series is so that I can re-review certain older games with by looking at them today. So that's kind of what part of this is now I get to go and write a new Banjo Kazooie review. Otherwise, I'm just kind of like guessing about what it is that I feel like, how I still feel about the game. If I haven't played it in 20 years, how am I supposed to know? I'm just making things up. Banjo Kazooie, I feel like it's definitely awkward to control in some ways. It's kind of what I expected for the most part in terms of it's a little slippery, a little unresponsive, but there's also some cool like techniques that you can do that still feel good to do, like the different, mostly the jumping, all the different ways that you can jump and interact with that mechanic is pretty good. The swimming is obviously offensive. Clankers is definitely the biggest offender. The controls are definitely a little awkward. The UI is kind of great because there is no UI. Like when you pause the menu, I like how it's laid out. Everything's animated, pretty cool looking, pretty easy to understand. And it's not in your way when you're playing, which is nice. Difficulty, I feel like it's hard enough, and the fact that you lose everything when you die is pretty crazy. That didn't happen this entire time for me, which is nice. But yeah, the difficulty is good, but also at the same time, it would definitely be frustrating to lose such a significant amount of stuff if you happen to die for like a stupid reason. One of the reasons that I don't like to go back to play older games, outside of how they feel and how they're like stiff and awkward, which this game does have that, is the fact that like developers in general weren't good at being gracious with like saves, like auto saves in certain parts, when it would have been nice to like not lose progress, especially when it could be a significant amount depending on timing and stuff. So that's kind of unfortunate. I think it's decent at telling you where to go and what to do, although there's definitely some things that are a little obscure, but at the same time it's nice to not be told exactly what to do at all times and exactly where to go. It's nice to be able to actually just explore and figure it out. So I kind of like that. I might bump that up actually. I don't know why I put that as a C. I'm gonna put it as a B. I think it's pretty clear. Could be a little bit better. This, honestly, I don't know why I have that as an A. That's gotta be an S. S tier. Ambience. For sure. Music plays a huge part in this, obviously. But also the characters are just silly and fun. I think this is pretty fair. This is kind of how I'm feeling about Banjo Kazooie. Let's pop this bad boy open. I kind of think it is a B. Not for Banjo, but for... what does the B stand for in this case? Bearable. Just kidding. It's better than bearable. Better than bearable. There we go. That's what the B stands for. Better than bearable. Stick that in the headline. That'll be the... if I was intending on maybe making a YouTube video out of these each time I do them. We'll see about that, because that could take a lot of effort to actually compile and make something interesting in a short form. Don't know if I'm going to do that. Not a promise. I might experiment with trying to do it with this one. We'll see. Yeah, that was fun. I don't feel like I want to play the rest of the game. I don't really intend to do that with any of the games that I'm going back to play. Unless I'm really into it and I'm like, yeah, I really want to play all of this. For the most part, what I want to do is play it for like 3.5 hours, talk about it for 20 minutes, and that's the stream. That's kind of my thought. And the next stream, new game, new scores, new verdict, new determination on whether or not it was a worthwhile endeavor. I'm giving Banjo overall a B for better than bearable. I think it was a good time. It's still pretty fun. I think people could totally enjoy it current day, but it definitely has issues. But I mean, that's probably going to be the case with anything that I revisit for the most part. I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah, so that's the first episode of this, and the next episode I'll probably do something else next week. At some point, I'm going to be asking for people to be choosing the games that I'm going back to. I'll probably maybe have people on Patreon choose them, and then have everyone else, including them, vote then on what the game that I do is. That might be what I do, something like that.